Hey guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys I wanted to talk to you about a very interesting question there. Imagine being told you got 5 years to live. What wristwatch would you choose? 5 years to live, what would you choose? Guys, this is paid review 20JU89, 20JU89, and you can see more paid reviews on my Paul Pluta channel. That's where I put all my paid reviews. I'm putting this one on the ArchieLuxury channel because it's such a good topic. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Patek Philippe 5127G. This is a white gold Calatrava. It's a white gold Calatrava. Absolutely love this piece here. Okay, let's jump straight in. This is for Tom. Okay, he says there, "Hi Arch, I'm a huge fan and watch all your paid reviews. I just sent you 50 US via PayPal to have you help in a grail watch choice as I'm torn between two. A little about me. I'm not a huge money person or anything, but I work multiple jobs and run an eBay store. I was diagnosed with a brain condition 5 years ago due to a trauma, and since the accident happened, I was told I wouldn't be able to drive ever again due to the influx of seizures. This last month when I talked to my doctor, after 5 years, they finally agreed to get to drive again due to not having a seizure in a long time. In light of the news, I wanted to get a watch to celebrate this massively exciting news. I was wondering which you would think would be the best first grail option between a Rolex Submariner 16610, that's the steel date sub, or an Audemars Piguet Houtemay Triple Chrono. I thank you very much for all your content and hope to hear back from you. Thank you very much for your time, and I will post a link in the email with the Audemars Piguet in it as well for a reference. Keep up the good work, Tom." So this guy here, he's got limited time left. What would you choose? What wristwatch would you choose there? And I gotta tell you, man, the Audemars Piguet Chrono, that's an incredible value for money watch. It really is incredible. It's very much a situation that is very incredible. Okay, so basically, guys, what do I see here? What do I see as the situation? Okay, so let's have a look here. This guy here, he goes between a Rolex pre-ceramic, which is a kind of an icon. It's pre-ceramic, it's vintage. It's kind of what I'd call, it's if you're talking about classic cars, you would say it's a classic car. It's not a vintage car, it's a classic because it's no longer in production. But it's not old enough like a 5508 or a 1680 plastic, which is really, that's vintage. This is more classic. So he's looking at a very classic sub-date, or does he flip the coin, get an Audemars Piguet chronograph? Which Audemars Piguet, I mean, they are part of the Holy Trinity: Patek Philippe, Vacheron Constantin, Audemars Piguet. What do I think? And I've got to be totally honest with you here. Both are quite nice choices. However, I got to be honest with you. He could possibly have a seizure. So I'd be going for the Rolex. I'd go for the Rolex. Why would I go for the Rolex? Well, I'd go for the Rolex because the Audemars Piguet, I've got to be totally honest with you, it's kind of a soft model. The only APs that really do well are the Royal Oaks. Audemars Piguet is a one-trick pony. So even if he was looking at, say, a steel Audemars Piguet chronograph, Royal Oak, I would still say let's go for the Rolex. And the reason I say that is Audemars Piguet is incredibly delicate and finicky. It's also incredibly expensive to service. I would say as a grail watch, go with the Rolex, man. Go with the Rolex. Enjoy the Rolex. The Rolex you can wear every day. It's not something you got to safe queen. I mean, look, let's face it there, guys. You had a brain condition. You don't know how long you got left. I would seriously go for the option which is going to give you unlimited joy. Rolex. Rolex. See, the Rolex, it may not be the haute horology movement. It may not, you know, like the Audemars Piguet is an amazing bang per buck proposition. However, let me say this to you. It can be a costly sucker and a time-consuming sucker to get. You could easily walk away. It's like buying a cheap Maserati. The Rolex is like a Mercedes-Benz. Basically bulletproof. Basically, you can take it to a host of specialists. The Audemars Piguet is like a Maserati. Very, very much smaller market. Smaller number of specialists. You'd have to possibly take it to the factory for warranty. I mean, the factory for repair and service. Very costly and very time consuming. Seriously, I think it's very nice to have considered the AP, but I don't think I would go anywhere near it. Don't go anywhere near that baby. That baby is a ticking time bomb. The Rolex, it's classic design, classic iconic model there. I would say, seriously, man, pull the trigger. Rolex sub-dates, pre-ceramic. It doesn't get, I think it's got the best case proportions. It just looks right. It's a classic. It's an icon. You're not going to lose your money. You keep that in reasonable condition. You basically get whatever you paid for it back and possibly a return. It's just the most sensible option. Now, that's not to say the AP is garbage. The AP is a great watch. But if you're coming into this hobby, you want to get a nice watch, get a robust. Get a Benz. Don't buy a Maserati. Get a Benz, not a Maserati. Maserati can be problematic. Now, if you've got a host of Benzes, sure, a Maserati would be cool. 3200 GT with flappy paddles. That's okay. But if we want one and dusted, one and done, well, man, get the Rolex. It's more robust. You can just enjoy and wear it. And the thing is, with a 16610, you could put it on a NATO. You could also put it on leather. There's so many ways you can muck around with this thing. Whereas the AP, I wouldn't even dream of taking it off the strap, you know? Just leave the damn thing alone because you'll break it. Because it's very delicate. Same with Pateks, you know. I love my Patek Philippe. I love my Grand Classique by Patek Philippe. But I got to tell you, if you wanted to have one watch to last a lifetime, Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. It's steel. It's waterproof. It is so durable. It's an icon. You can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. I mean, it's nice to flirt with the Audemars Piguet. It is nice. But I got to be totally honest with you. I think that model is damn pig ugly. I wouldn't be going there myself. I think just back the truck up. Back the truck up. Get the Rolex. You'll enjoy it. It's iconic. You'll love it. It'll be cool, man. It's just going to happen for you. It'll make you happy. It'll be an amazing wristwatch to have. You get everything and more out of the Rolex. The AP, it's an acquired taste. You got to spend your time explaining why you bought the AP. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Get the Rolex. You're not going to be disappointed with a Rollie. A Rollie is the way I would punch. That's what I would be punching, man. I'm telling you, man, I don't say this lightly. Get the rolly. Enjoy your time. I'm Paul Pluto, your pontiff. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I depend on these paid reviews to keep me full-time on YouTube. I will see you in the next one. $50 US for a paid review. PayPal me, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Email me your pics. Tell me the story. I'll do a review for you.